When things get hard, and they will get hard, how do you respond? I mean, what do you do when things get hard? There's this tendency in me sometimes to want to withdraw. There's a tendency in me to want to give up. But there's this other part of me that I'm really in love with what happens when you don't. And we had this workout that just embodied that desire to give up the other day. It's known as an EMOM. So every minute on the minute, you go to different stations and you repeat different movements. So in this particular EMOM, we were doing kettlebell or dumbbell snatches, which you're seeing right there. We were doing burpee box jump overs, which you're seeing right here. And then we jumped onto the rower. And every minute builds on the minute before. So you come in feeling relatively fine, and then it just beats you down. And that sort of feels like life. It sort of feels like mental health. Certainly feels like mental health. If you're struggling, minutes build on minutes, turn into hours, turn into days, turn into weeks, turn into months. And if you're one of the unfortunate ones, it can turn into years. And most people do fine early in workouts, just like most people do fine early in mood disorders or in life hardships or terrible circumstances. But it's when things compound on one another, it's when it builds, it's when we start getting fatigued. And this workout, that was happening to me. My boy Mark in the black shirt there started jumping over the box. So we were allowed to land on the box, as you're seeing some other people doing, but he wanted to jump over because he wanted to push me. So you could almost think of Mark as my depression in this workout. He decided he was going to take me to a darker place, and it's going to be up to me to forfeit or to take the challenge to push harder. And I have to remind myself every day, every workout, that what doesn't kill you does in fact make you stronger. That cliche is very true, and that was true of this one. When it was over, we nearly puked, we laughed, we almost cried because it was so hard. But that's life. What do you do when life gets hard? Because it will. You get hard back. You fight back. Wasn't it Churchill that said, "Never, ever, ever, ever give up"? I think that's what gym life teaches me, is that discipline not to give up. I think that's my experience with depression and seeing it end and seeing my suffering wane and find happiness and structure and peace. It's just a reminder never to give up. So that's my offering to you, is to remember that. Never give up when life gets hard, because it will. Whether it's in the gym or in your head, stay brave out there.